We are following three big stories tonight. A deadly crash has a portion of US 33 eastbound closed in Union County right now. Plus, Columbus Police Chief Thomas Quinlan is addressing the shooting death of Andre Hill by one of his officers. And of course, the weather. Snow is falling across central Ohio tonight, leading to some snow emergencies. We're going to start with that breaking news out in Union County, where eastbound lanes of US 33 are closed because of that crash near US 42. 10 TV's Angela Reichert is there with what she's seeing and learning about this. Angela?
Hi, Yolanda. Yeah, we just got here on scene just a little bit ago. I want to just kind of walk you through what we learned and what we've seen. As you mentioned, this is a deadly crash. We talked with someone here on scene who did confirm 2 people lost their lives in this, okay? And 1 vehicle was involved. This is 33 East that you're seeing in the back here. You said east of 42. That's absolutely correct. As for what's going on now, we know that this vehicle went off into a ditch, and they're working to get that vehicle out. I want to show you, though, what traffic's doing here on 33 East. For a while, when we first got here on scene, it was pretty backed up, but as you can see now, things are moving, although only in 1 lane. It's unclear how long these deputies are going to be out here. The vehicle, though, is still in that ditch, so you can say it might be a while. Now, as for what exactly caused this, as you can see, the snow's picking up. Yes, of course, there is weather in this area, but we don't know if weather was a factor in this or if it was something else. We're working to find out that information. We'll keep you updated, of course, on 10tv.com. For now, reporting live in Union County, Angela Reichert, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Angela. And so sad, so close to Christmas. Well, remember, you can get breaking news on your phone by downloading our free 10 TV app. You can get that in the App Store. We're also keeping a close watch on the Doppler 10 forecast tonight, and you can see the snow in blue over central Ohio tonight as we prepare for a white Christmas. We have crews on the roads and Doppler 10 meteorologist Ross Caruso watching conditions for us, and several counties are already under a level 1 snow emergency. We're talking about Coshocton, Fairfield, Hocking, Muskingum, and Perry counties. That means roads could be slick and hazardous, so be careful and take it slow. Let's get over to Ross now with more on a winter weather advisory that's in place. He's in for Ashley tonight.
Yeah, we have seen some expansions with this, and we're now included here in Franklin County. So that essentially means, well, we're still expecting snow, but we're expecting a little bit more in spots, of course, to make those roads a little bit dicey in locations where we are seeing not only snow stick, but quite a bit of snow that is now falling on the ground. So here's an updated look at the winter weather advisory we have highlighted in purple. These will be in effect until tomorrow morning afternoon. But those areas highlighted in the pink, winter storm warnings, we haven't seen them in quite some time, but for those areas, that's where you're not only going to be seeing more measurable snow, but you could see quite a bit more snow. That includes counties just far as Ross County down towards Scioto, along the Ohio River, over towards Marietta, even in Fairfield County, Perry, and Morgan County, where we'll be looking at a little more snow than others. But speaking of the snow, we started out with a rain-snow mix, even a little freezing drizzle in spots, and with air temperatures that are well below freezing now the ground, of course, following suit as well, allowing for that snow to stick on the sidewalks you can see there, and especially over towards the east, where we've been talking for the past several days now about these eastern counties are going to be the locations that are going to see the most snow, but very well for those down southeast of us here in Columbus as well. But we got some snow that's going to continue to fall through parts of Franklin County, even as far north as Mansfield up towards the Lake Erie area. So you can see quite a bit of snow on the radar there. We'll talk in just a few about how long the snow will last, how much we'll see, and just how cold it's going to be as we head into your Christmas Day, all coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you in a bit, Ross. Thanks. And you can stay on top of the weather around the clock. Just check the Doppler 10 radar and see weather alerts on our free 10 TV app.
To see to reach the conclusion that Officer Coy must be terminated immediately.
Tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from Columbus Police Chief Thomas Quinlan about the shooting that left Andre Hill dead. Columbus police officer Adam Coy shot him, and Quinlan says Coy is being served with department charges alleging criminal misconduct. Now the recommendation to fire Coy goes to Public Safety Director Ned Pettis. Quinlan says he chose to bypass a hearing with Coy because of what that body camera footage shows. Coy will still have a hearing with Safety Director Pettis Monday morning. This Columbus is the second high-ranking official to call for Coy's firing. And we're following other angles of Andre Hill's shooting. 10 TV's Brittany Bailey is taking a closer look at Officer Coy's body camera video from the moments before and after the shooting. But we're going to begin tonight with Kevin Landers, who spoke with people protesting the shooting. Kevin?
Well, good evening. About 50 people came here to the scene where Andre Hill was shot. They came here to voice their outrage over the shooting of an unarmed black man.
No racist police!
Another rally.
Say his name! Andre Hill! Say his name! Andre Hill!
About another police shooting.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Involving another black man's interaction with law enforcement.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up like that!
This rally is about 47-year-old Andre Hill of Columbus. Columbus police officer Adam Coy shot him to death inside this garage where he was a guest of the homeowner.
My heart is just broken. It's completely broken for the family of Mr. Hill and for anyone of color in this city.
The shooting has put the city of Columbus under a national microscope regarding how it trains its officers to use lethal force. This is the second shooting death of an African American by law enforcement in Franklin County in a span of 17 days. It's why Daniela Hewins says she came to march.
I think about my own son, my own husband, my own father, and so that's what really hit me today, to come out here today and just support.
Hewins says there is a growing mistrust and resentment towards police because of this shooting and others involving African Americans.
I think that's what scares African Americans in this city, in this state, is to react first and not to really seek out what's going on. And so that's very concerning.
Police body camera video captured the moment Officer Adam Coy shot Hill inside the garage. Now that the public has seen it, there are even more questions about why the incident turned deadly.
Andre, he didn't even have a time to actually explain why he was here. That's one of the things that hurt, that you can't even express yourself. You just get shot.
And there are candles here in memory of Andre Hill outside the area where he was shot. Protesters here encourage each other to call on lawmakers to pass laws that mandate police across the state use de-escalation tactics. Reporting live in North Columbus, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Now, Franklin County Prosecutor Ron O'Brien has appointed Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost as a special prosecutor in the Andre Hill case. O'Brien says that Yost and his office will assist in responsibilities such as an independent review. The first look at what happened early Tuesday morning on Oberlin Drive is a disturbing one, and we see the moments leading up to the shooting death of Andre Hill and the aftermath through the lens of Officer Adam Coy's body camera. 10 TV's Brittany Bailey walks us through it tonight.
This video is difficult to watch, and there are parts of it that we simply won't show you on television out of respect for Andre Hill's family and because of the sensitive nature of it. But we do want to give you a better understanding of what happened that morning. The video shows less than a minute elapses between the moment Columbus police officer Adam Coy walks from his vehicle toward the garage where Andre Hill was standing and fired the deadly shot. In fact, mere seconds passed from their initial contact.
Hands out to the side now!
But it is what happens in the minutes after the shooting, more commands and no offers of help, that is drawing the anger of our city leaders.
Well, I was stunned. And heartbroken when I saw the shooting of this man, of our neighbor. That was stunning enough. But then to see him lying in the driveway, minute after minute after minute after minute, with no attempt to render aid.
We will be breaking down how many minutes appeared to pass before anyone appeared to help Andre Hill. That's all coming up at 6. Reporting in downtown Columbus, Brittany Bailey, 10 TV News.
BCI is investigating this case. Meanwhile, Mayor Andrew Ginther is calling for Officer Coy's immediate termination, but there are rules in place for that process. We're still waiting on a better timeline for that. You did hear Chief Quinlan say that he's recommending that as well. And we'll have the full video on our website, 10tv.com, if you'd like to take a look at that.